right, guys, we're coming. All right, guys, today we are talking about how to get high conversions with free. Organic is free, guys. So compared to no matter what business that you're in, you can be an insurance agent, you can be a dentist, you could be an affiliate marketer, anything you want to be, guys, doesn't matter. Organic traffic can still be done, and it can be very effective. You just have to know how to do it. Let me turn this music down. You just have to know how to do it, and you'll be good to go. So I'm going to explain that in a second. Guys, my name is Chesar. I'm an ambassador with Builderall. And so if you come to my channel, it's pretty much 99.9% Builderall because I love it. It's like the best thing out there ever, guys. So click on the links in the description. You want to check out one of the Builderall plans. They got huge specials going on right now, guys, because Builderall 4.0 just launched October 1st, 2020. So the whole month of October here in 2020, guys, there's some deals that will blow your mind and keep money in your bank account. That's the whole key. And no matter what you're doing, if you're into affiliate marketing, if you just have a business, doesn't matter what you're doing, guys, you can save a ton of money and have 1,000 more times tools, guys. One platform has it all. So, all right, click on those links. Watch some of my other videos, guys. You'll learn all about Builderall. All right, so today we're going to talk about getting organic traffic. It's a question I get all the time. Where do I start? So when people come into Builderall, they're like, how do I get it? How do I sell Builderall? What do I do? Well, you could sit there and be like me and spend a couple $1,000s in advertising on Google and do it that way. But I can't recommend that to people who are starting out. You can make a lot of mistakes doing paid advertising, and basically paid advertising is great. I'm not fantastic at it, but it's all about putting the pixel codes in your site, tracking, and retargeting. So if you're doing paid advertising, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Google, whether it's on, it used to be called Bing, but I think it's Microsoft Advertising, they call it now. YouTube advertising, retargeting is key, guys, for paid advertising. So you really have to know what you're doing. So, but today we're going to talk about organic traffic. Now, what's the first thing we do? We get excited about something. We get that shiny new object syndrome going on with this new product or something that we want to sell, right? Oh, I'm an affiliate for whatever it is. So I'm going to go on Facebook, drop a link and say, hey guys, check out these new vitamins, right? Crickets, right? We've all been there. We've all done it. I've done it. I still do it because I'm too lazy to go through the right process of getting organic traffic. I guess for me, buying into it is a little easier for me. I don't have the patience, but maybe it would be smarter for me to take all that advertising money that I use every month. It'd be a heck of a lot cheaper to hire a VA, virtual assistant, to do my social media for me for $150 a month. And if you figure that I spend $1,000, well, I don't know where I'm at right now because I cut my advertising back. Let's say I'm at $500 a month. Seems reasonable, right? And when somebody told me that they pay a VA to do their social media for them, all their social media, for $150 a month, I'm like, ooh, that's expensive. And then I started thinking about it. It's like, man, I drop like close to 500, if not more, every month on my advertising. So maybe it'd be cheaper for me to go the VA route and have them work all my social media. Now, one of the things with organic traffic is when you start getting into selling anything, or even if you have a brick and mortar business, you have to be active. And that's where time is money. You got to be active and you got to interact. You got to create engagement. You can't just sit here and say, this is what I do, call me up, or drop those links in there. Or if you go to groups that are similar niches to you, and then you just start dropping links, everybody's looking at it like spam. Guys, you all know, think of yourself on the other end of that. You want to try to get some information, and all you see in a group is everybody just selling something over and over and over, guys. We live in a world with these smartphones and the TV. Well, there's really not many. I don't think there's newspapers anymore. I guess there is, but there's advertising everywhere, guys. Everywhere we go. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. There's just ads up our behinds. Google is tracking every keystroke. I mean, you look something up. You've all done it. You're in Google. You say you're looking for mattresses, right, for your bedroom set. All of a sudden, 2 days later, you're just looking for football scores, and then you're getting all these mattress ads. They're tracking everything you do. There's pixels and tracking numbers all on everything you guys do. Everywhere you go, guys. It's Big Brother like 1,000 times fold. So unless you're really into that, I mean, if you're going to do paid advertising, that's definitely the way to go. You got that whole pixel retargeting, definitely. But that's an art. You need to take courses on it. You need to know what you are doing. And especially Facebook, because it's a whole different world. Now, people are Builderall is kind of hard to sell on Facebook. It's not, in my opinion. I think it's kind of a hard place to get paid advertising. I hear some people do well. I haven't seen it personally for me or anyone close to me. So I think that's why I wanted to show you guys this. It's when you try to sell something on a social media feed, and it could be Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, it doesn't matter. Maybe you get lucky. You know, it's like throwing, we'll just say, spaghetti up against the wall, but you know what I mean, hoping something will stick. Well, that's pretty much what happens when you're just dropping links. And so I want to show you a couple things that people do that are very successful at it. And they never, ever drop a link. They never drop a link. And it's really cool. I'm going to bring up my screen. Hang on. Hey guys, if you have any questions for me, it could be related to this topic. If it isn't, no worries. I'm here. It's like 11:15 at night near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, guys. All right, let's switch over here. Oh, I see now. I always do that. All right. Are you excited? All right, let me get my head in a circle here. All right, guys. Now, see, even this little thing I'm doing, this live with the little circle of my face in here, hello, that's engagement. It's a way for you guys to get to know me, to like me, hopefully, and eventually trust me. And if you think of that scenario of know, like, and trust, I mean, that is the formula, guys. Just scroll it, get a tattoo, whatever you got to do, scratch it in your wall. Every morning you get up, you look at that. That's what you have to work on. The know, like, and trust. And just think about it on your own purchases in life. Or if a stranger just told you, oh my gosh, you gotta check out this movie. It's a stranger, right? And you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. if your best friend came to you or somebody you work with in the office, if you're allowed to go in the office right now, that's not funny, but you know what I mean. And they said, oh, Chris, you got to check out this movie. I know them, I like them, and I trust them. Guess what? I'm probably going to go see that movie. So if you can kind of take that scenario and figure out how you can incorporate that into your social media posts, that's what I'm talking about. Creating that know, like, and trust. Stop selling things to people, guys. Give value, and create engagement. And you will see conversions, you will get new leads, and you will make sales. Now, it's a process. It takes time. So you could actually, if you have the money, you can hire a virtual assistant. And if there's a good one out there for $100, $150, you got to watch over them at first. You got to really trust them too, because they're handling your life. And I'm not talking about your personal Facebook feed with your cousins and your mom and all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about group pages, your whatever they call them now, your fan pages. I don't think they call them that anymore, but you know what I mean. Business pages. So these are the kind of posts. What does this even mean? Are you excited? This is just an engagement post. And this is from a friend of mine, James Neville Taylor. I scraped this from his. And it's just not selling anything, no links, just creating engagement for the Facebook algorithm. You have to engage every single day. Here's something else. No link in this post. Marketing legend releases new book revealing everything he does to rake in 7 figures a year in 30 minutes a day. Want a copy? Question mark. That's it. I mean, it's kind of genius. And you can do other things. You can actually give value. So what he's doing here, and I'll show you through this and then we'll talk about it. Over 30,000 new members in a week. This new thing is hot. Want to know what it is? Say yes down into the comments. All right, guys, you have 62 likes when I screen captured this, 206 comments. And I'm going to tell you what they said about all 206 of them. Yes. So James went in and created something that excited people in this particular group and didn't say, you got to try this, just do you want to know what it is? That's creating activity, it's creating engagement, and then I'm going to tell you what he does when this is all said and done. Here's another one. Do you want free leads, funnels and emails? Question mark. Limited time offer. Now this one is kind of salesy. This is kind of salesy. So I probably wouldn't have put limited time offer on this one. I think he would have got more engagement. Do you want free leads, funnels and emails? Question mark. And then I would put maybe like say yes. 27, this has a lot less. They were the one that had the 200 and some comments. This one has a lot less. This has 107. But still, it's creating engagement. Who wants to earn $448.65 commissions while getting Builderall sales on top? Now this is obviously in a Builderall group. You have 332 comments, 100 and, I liked it too, 100 and what, 103 likes. Guys, this is how you create engagement. You create activity, you engage in the comments, get people to like it. Facebook is notorious for, let me come off this. Facebook is notorious for showing your stuff to who they want to show it to. Like you don't really have control. Like if if they feel that your post doesn't have value, guys, they're not going to show it to anybody. They have a leash on your post, even on your personal page. That's why people say, didn't you see, you say, hey, didn't you see my post? And they say, no, I haven't seen anything you post with, because your cousin may not engage with you frequently enough. And this whole Facebook, I'm going to say it, ridiculous algorithm that they have basically says, well, anytime Chris posts, his cousin Bill just never engages, so we're just not going to show Bill Chris's stuff anymore. So they put a leash on my stuff. So that's what's happening there, guys. So think about that in a group. If you keep posting in a group, people may not even get notified that you made a post in the group. Now, if you got notified every time somebody posted in a group, your little bell up there on Facebook would be lit up. So you're pretty much only seeing stuff that Facebook decides for you, like your mother hovering over you when you're like 5 years old. You know, yeah, it's like those parents that, no offense, but those parents that have their kids on, they're 5 years old on a leash. It's kind of similar with Facebook. It's kind of what they do. So think about that. Create engagement. And then once you get people saying yes to something, you can actually message them or reply to each one of them. You would click on their name. So if you got 100 people who said yes, right? You can click on their name and message them, guys. And then under that, under their yes comment, you personally reply to them and say, check your messages. So you tell them, because you're not friends with them, that you sent them a message, and write that underneath. Check your message, or sent it in a message. And then you check it out, and then they'll check it out. Now, an even better way to engage with organic traffic is to reply to them. And this is where it takes time, especially on Facebook. Reply to them with a video inside Messenger. So they get to see your face, you're talking to them, just do a little video. Hey, Chris, thanks for replying to this ebook thing. I want to make sure you click on the link and I'll send that to you. And I also wanted to give you another tip on something else that may interest them, but it's free. Everything's free. Try to do stuff for free, give them value, and then the next time you engage with them, they'll say, man, this dude Chris gave me some really cool stuff. I trust this guy. I'm starting to trust this guy. So then the second time around, maybe you give some more free information. And there's ways to do that in groups too. So if you go to, let's say, I went into a marketing group, right, guys? Instead of posting something, hey, buy Builderall, or do you want to earn such and such commissions? Say yes. That's going to be difficult. I would have to warm that group up to me first to do that. I would need people to trust me a little bit, because they're all going to think it's a scam, right? So what I would do to get organic traffic from that particular group is maybe even do a video showing them how to do something, showing them how to do something on their computer, on a Windows or a Mac. Just a little trick. Here's a trick. You'll be surprised how many people don't know how to do the simplest things. There's so many, guys, and they're so thankful that you did. Another good way to engage with people is to say, hey, I found this really cool extension for Google Chrome, and it does this. It's a color picker. It's free, guys. Look, and don't put a link in there. Just say, look up in the Google Chrome store, whatever it is, look up color picker, or whatever the name of the extension is. You just made a friend right there. They're going to all thank you for this particular thing. So that's creating engagement. That's creating a relationship with people in a group, because, guys, they're going to appreciate you more then all the other 99% of the people in that group are trying to sell something. You're the only one. And you could do this with any group, guys. Any group. And just start giving people, if it's something about health, beauty, it could be a recipe, a family recipe that you put up. It could be a little video of you using something and a trick on how to use it. Even a tricks on how to clean something or something, you know. I mean, there's just, you could just think outside the box for whatever niche group that you want to engage with. So for me, it would be marketing, affiliate marketing, things like that. So I have a lot of options to give away. I can give tips, I can give free places. So many things come out nowadays that are free. So you come up with a tool or an extension, like I said, or an app, or demonstrate how to take a shortcut for something. That would be amazing, guys. There's a woman, I can't think of her name. She's on YouTube. That's all she does. It's all on Microsoft, the Microsoft experience, like all the different tricks of that whole Microsoft suite, or what is it, Microsoft Office 365, spreadsheets. That's all she does. She has over 500,000 subscribers, guys, and she's just doing, I mean, some of her stuff is, I would say, definitely advanced. But how I found her was my dad's going to be 81 or 82, I forget. I guess 82 this year. And my mom, I think, is 79. So they have trouble with their Windows computer. Now I'm about 30 minutes away. And I'm working a lot, so it's hard for me during the day to get over there when something happens on her computer. But this woman showed through one of her videos how I can access my parents' computer, where I can take control of their computer remotely just through the Microsoft tools. And that's pretty cool. So if they have something going on over there, I can check it out. Or they have a funny email, they're afraid to click on it, they're afraid to, I usually tell them, if you click on something, just leave it, just get out, take a picture of it with your phone, let me take a look at it. But this enables me to just go right in there. Now, she gave me a free tip that was helpful to me, helpful to my life. So I subscribe to her channel, and I see her videos pop up all the time. And I'll watch some of them. I don't watch all of them, but I trust her. If there's a Microsoft or an Office 365, whatever it's called, if there's an issue with that, I'm going to her channel. There's no doubt. And then if she tells me, this is a great thing to add to your Microsoft suite or whatever, and it costs $100, I would trust her, because I trust her now. I like her, I trust her, she helped me, and I'm gonna be more apt to buy something from her that's related to what information that she's given me than I would a complete stranger. Does that make sense? So let me see if we have any. Hey, Eric Salgado, the CEO of Builderall. So, yeah, guys, so that is so important, is engagement. We all have to stop selling to everybody, and we need to engage more. And it's huge for us, guys, huge. So I kind of lost my thought there. Got excited that the CEO of Builderall came to say hello to me. So good guy. And guys, not for nothing here. I'm not doing it because he's here. Click on the links in the description. Check out what Builderall's got going on, because you have all kinds of tools inside Builderall that will help you engage with people with Chatbot Messenger. That's a tool right inside Builderall, guys. They have some amazing specials going on right now during their launch, Builderall 4.0 launch month of October 2020. All right, guys, so check out those links. Now, this is what I want to talk to you about. If you make a post in Facebook, let's say, All right, you have an autoresponder for Instagram. So you don't always have to be there. You can actually use chatbot messenger in an automated way, or your Instagram responder that's automated to save you money on a VA. You could do it that way too. So where James Neville Taylor asked a question, he wants to answer them personally. That's how he engages. But you can actually connect your chatbot messenger guys to trigger when somebody says a key word. So if you offered something, say, hey guys, do you want to know the top 100 email swipes or email subject lines? And say, type yes in the comments, right? So they type yes in the comments, you have your chatbot messenger will trigger when they type in yes in the comments, and they'll automatically get a message to that person. So that's an interesting way to engage with people. Now, I think that's a cool way to do it, but a lot of people are getting used to bots. I kind of like the other way of engaging with them with a personal little video, a little demonstration of how to do it. And you could even give a tip that way. Hey, do you guys want to know how to do a certain thing on a certain program or app? I'll type yes in the comments and I'll show you how. And then you tell them, they write yes, and then you comment, check your messenger. You sent them a message of a little video. And it's even better. You can have a canned video, one that's already pre-recorded if you want. But I'm telling you, if you really want to engage with people, do a personal video and call them by their first name. Say, hey Chris, thanks for replying, making a comment. Here's that little trick I wanted to show you guys. That's engagement, guys. That creates excitement, and that gets people to like you. It gets people to trust you, guys. Know, like, and trust. All right, guys? That gives you more credibility to sell something when you're ready to sell something. So at that point, you could message them later. They're so happy. They're saying, Chris, thank you so much for this great information. Then I could say, hey, do you want to see the tool I use to do all this stuff? And then you can show them, I sell Builderall. I could send them a link to one of my Builderall funnel pages so they could check out the program. Or I could send them a video to one of my videos. It explains how to use that particular tool inside Builderall to engage even more and have them ask me questions. Keep that relationship going back and forth, guys. So I've spent a lot of money in paid advertising. I've spent a lot of money in solo ads. If you don't know what that is, that's where you advertise basically on someone else's list, and that can be very dangerous. And you can lose your shirt real quick, guys, in any type of paid advertising, because unless you know that person and you know that list that they're using, it's a gamble. It really is. It's a gamble. There's no sure thing when it comes to anything paid in the digital world. A lot of testing, and the only way to test is to pay money. So the only way you find that sweet spot in paid advertising is by losing enough up front to figure it out and say, I tested this way, this didn't work, that was $150. I tested this angle, that didn't work. What is it? Is it my ad copy? Should I change the headline of my ad? Is it inside my ad? Is it my lead capture page? Maybe that's not working. Maybe it's just the headline on my lead cap. Maybe it's the color of my lead capture page. There's so many factors in paid advertising. So that's why I'm saying organic traffic, it's not dead. A lot of people think social media is saturated with all kinds of people selling. Well, it is 100% saturated with people selling, guys. There's thousands of people selling Builderall. All right, guys, there's thousands of them. I don't have enough money to compete with those guys right now. So it's better for me to make 20 friends this week in other groups, and then even start my own group and put free content in my own personal group where I am the admin, where I'm controlling who's coming in and what they're posting. And they're going to trust me because I'm the admin or the moderator of that particular group. Does that make sense, guys? So organic advertising is more about creating relationships, I should say. So it is advertising because your angle in your head is to advertise your services, but you're coming in a nice, easy, soft way, and not, you know, how we all get pushed up against the wall when, oh man, this guy's going to sell me something. Just don't do it. You know, give, give, give. There's that, what is that for right hook? No. Yeah, right hook, right hook. No. I'll get it. I'm tired. It's late. Jab, 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 right hook, right? Value, 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 ask. All right? I knew I'd get that. So, you know, I always say that all the time and I always screw it up. All right, guys. I think that's it for me tonight. Definitely check out the links in the description. There's some great tools inside Builderall to help you create relationships organically in Facebook groups. I highly recommend starting your own Facebook group, no matter what you do. I've heard people come in to Builderall and they say, you know, I want to get into the nutrition niche. And they're afraid that it's really saturated. And they're like, it is. But are you going to just do what they do? Or do you want to come with a different angle? And if you come with a different angle of giving value, and giving value doesn't mean give a coupon. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean give 50% off, or if you buy this from me, I'll give you a mug. It's not about that, guys. It's about value is just helping people, making something easier for somebody. That's value in one of these groups, all right? Now, there's another way to do this with value. So let me just think this through here. So you're not giving the coupons, you're not giving a mug away, you're giving people tips on how to do something. I think telling a story too, telling a story about how something may have helped you, being more personal, and just being open about how something helped you in your life. Like my story is an interesting story. I'm a photographer, cinematographer. I did corporate videos for a living, and I did real estate photography and videos, guys. And when all this happened in 2020, early on in 2020, you know what I'm talking about. Pennsylvania was shut down for almost 4 months in my particular county, and I lost my business. I lost everything. And I needed to do something. I needed to make an income. I needed to earn a living. And I didn't know when all this stuff was going to end. So I took action. I didn't sit here and binge watch on Netflix. In fact, I don't have television. This is one of the first things that I've done a while back, but that's another story. Because to me, it's just another way to procrastinate. You know, I want to be successful in life. Blinders on, head down, move forward, guys. Learn, educate yourself, and keep taking steps forward. So, guys, I knew Builderall was it for me. I was like, this is a company I believe in. This is a company I love. And there was so much potential with all the different tools that they have that you could do a side hustle selling chatbots. You could do a webinar. You can do an e-learning course. You can sell your own products on it. I mean, there's just so much potential at a fair price, especially for somebody who basically lost their business and who's scared to death that they're not going to be able to pay the rent. So that's my story. And I worked hard. I learned. And that's where the community, too, with Builderall was helpful. There's other communities. There's other platforms out there. Nothing compares to everything that we have inside Builderall. But I was just saying this the other day. This is the happiest I've been. You know, I'm an older guy. I got some gray hair here, guys. I'm not going to disclose my age right now, but I'm an older guy, you know, and like it's scary when you lose everything. I'm not going to be able to get another job. It's not going to be easy for me. And I didn't really want to work somewhere right now wearing a mask. So for me, this was an opportunity to reinvent myself, have the tools to do that. And what I learned about the community, and this really taught me a lot about what I'm talking to you right now. They engaged with me. I asked questions. People in the Builderall community offered solutions, guys. And that's another thing. That's where I lost my thought. It's like if you're sitting here saying, look, buy Builderall from me, guys. It's great. You'll love it. Okay, I might get a sale here and there, right? But if I go and think it through, do some research on a local business here, look at their website, look at their services and I go to them and say, do a little demo of their service. Maybe kind of build it out for them and say, this is what you could have. This is what you could do, and this will increase your sales. This right here. I put this together, this tool together, this in here, this. I'm solving a problem for them. They're not getting enough leads, or their website doesn't open. So that's a problem. So if I go to them and say, I can solve that problem, once I hit that note of I'm identifying someone's problem, and I come to them, identifying it, and then coming to them with a solution to that problem, guys, I'm their God at that point. They're going to be like, wow, I can't believe this. You're not selling me something, you're solving a problem for me or my company. That's what it's about, guys. That's engagement. And that's what you're doing with these little things. Solve little problems for people. Something that you know a lot about. Like I know a lot about YouTube. I can help people learn tricks on YouTube that you can do. And to get more engagement on YouTube. That's kind of what I know. I know how to film things. I know all about cameras. I know all about cinematography, videos, corporate stuff. I know about equipment. So there's a lot of things and there's a lot of tricks to it. Like I could, I have a switchboard here. So I could sit here and say, buy this switchboard. The switchboard's really cool. Do a review on that. Or I could show somebody a trick, a little hack to get them to a next step a lot faster using this switchboard type of thing. Then that intrigues them because I'm solving a problem for them. They're more apt to come back and watch my videos, and they're more apt to buy a particular product because they trust me. So guys, I hope this all makes sense, and really appreciate you guys watching today. And this one's a little shorter than my usual hour-long ones. I'll be back tomorrow, I think Friday night. That would be October 9th, 2020. I'll be doing lives every day, 7 days a week, sometimes twice a day. Guys, Builderall 4.0 is an amazing digital platform, 40 plus tools that seamlessly integrate with one another, guys. One price, everything you need, one platform, guys, all under one roof. I'm telling you guys, I want you to check it out. There's a link down in the description. You can actually check it out for $1 for 30 days. $1 for 30 days. And then when you renew, you're locked into the $69.90 price. If you want a bunch of funnels and maybe you want to have an agency right now and you're using WordPress, guys, come on. Check it out. And if you want pre-done funnels, 400 plus done for you funnels, including 30 chatbot templates built for you guys, all included, you can't use the $1 for that one, but you can come in at $69.90 per month until November 1st. So you have up until November 1st, 2020 to get the Funnel Club plan, guys. That's $130 off. Plus, you locked in the $69.90 per month. You get 400 plus done for you funnels, the 30 chatbot templates. You get the e-learning course, the webinar, the booking scheduler app, the new e-commerce store, guys, with unlimited products. $69.90, guys. You're locked in because the price is going to go up to $99.90 per month. But you're locked in if you come in right now, guys. So it's real important you to do it now before November 1st. Save $130 on the Funnel Club plan right off the bat. Plus, for life, you're going to save $360 on the monthly plan. Save $360 on top of that $130 that you initially saved, guys. It's a no-brainer. Check it out. Come on in. If you don't need all the funnels, you don't need the 30 chatbot templates, don't worry about it. Come in, check it out for $1 for 30 days. Your second month, it'll be $69.90. That's it. And you get a whole system that you have every single tool that you could possibly think of. It's in there. A chatbot, like we mentioned. You can still use that without the templates on the premium plan, guys. So if you come in at $1, you're live. You can publish your website, a sales funnel. You get the Cheetah Funnel Builder, guys. The Cheetah Funnel Builder, that just came out October 1st, 2020, guys. This thing is ridiculous. It's Funnelytics, if you ever heard of that. Funnelytics on steroids. That's what it is, guys. And you can build out a whole sales funnel. You can build out a whole webinar funnel with your email autoresponders all hooked up. Guys, push a button. Got this whole blueprint you set up. Push a button. Everything gets integrated to where it's supposed to go, to all the tools, guys. You can't, there's no other system, there's no other platform, there's no other digital marketing platform in the world, guys, in the world that can do that. None. So, and you get it all. So I really want to see you guys on the inside. If you come and join my team, I'll give you personal, live, one-on-one training, anybody who joins my team. So if you click on the link in the description, that's right, you're joining my team, and my commitment to you is to help get you through any learning curves, no matter what experience level you're at. If you're a newbie, if you're somebody advanced that wants to move their stuff over from another platform, I'll do everything I can to help you guys. All right? So I hope that helped. I know our topic was about, I always got to go back to Builderall, guys. That's my core. I love it, and I think too many people either don't know how valuable Builderall is, how it's changed my life. I'm making a living with Builderall. I can build anything that I want. I've got a webinar that's coming out next week. I'm building an e-learning course for one of my leads. I'm building my own e-learning course, and I can do it all in the same tool. So it's very, very, very exciting. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I will see you tomorrow night. So it doesn't matter when you're watching this. I'll see you tomorrow. I can say it, and it's going to last. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Organic traffic, guys. Engagement. You got to do the engagement, guys. Know, like, and trust. All right, guys, have a good night. What are you doing? Come on, guys. The show is over. I know, you're saying to yourself, Chris, we want more. We want more. All right, guys. Have a good night. I'm really leaving this time.